If you don't want your tax dollars to help the poor, then stop saying that you want a country based on Christian values, because you don't. Quote from Jimmy Carter as he's bringing a message to Ted Cruz and his Tea Party allies. Holy shit, do I hate this argument here. Now, this is an old meme right here. I mean, it was back in 2015, but I just recently came across it, and I have a feeling that this argument that Jimmy Carter brings up in this quote is still a prevalent argument used by Christians, or used by liberals, excuse me, trying to bring about the case that Jesus was a liberal and that he would have been for high amounts of welfare. And us conservatives and even Christian libertarians are really not Christian because they aren't for, well, taking other people's crap and giving it to others. And that's what taxation and welfare is. You are generous with other people's money. Now, can somebody please, will a liberal please quote me the verse in the Bible where Jesus or Paul or anyone is saying be generous with other people's money? Where does it say that? Does Jesus and Paul say be generous with your own stuff, or do they say be generous with other people's stuff? That's what taxation is, or that's what welfare is. You are taking other people's money via taxation and being generous with that money taken from the other guy and giving it to person number two. Generosity with other people's money. Again, where is it? Where is the verse? And liberals always say that Jesus preaches us out to be, and that the entire Bible preaches us out to be generous people. And I will not deny that. And here I will even read you some quotes from the Bible. Every man according as he purposeth in his heart, so let him give not grudgingly, or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful giver. 2 Corinthians 9:7. I don't hear any messenger from that verse saying that we should give other people's stuff to different groups of people. I have shown you all things, how that so laboring ye ought to support the weak, and to remember the words of the Lord Jesus, how he said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Acts 20:35. Again, there is nothing coming from Jesus or Paul in that verse saying that you should give other people's stuff, take other people's stuff to give it to other people. Give to him that asketh thee, and from him that would borrow of thee, turn not thou away. Another quote from Jesus, Matthew 5:42. So again, for the 100th time, Jesus calls us out to be generous with our own money. Yes. And if you want to argue that conservatives should be more generous with their own money, well then fine, do it. But don't take other people's money. So my final question to all of you liberals who claim that Jesus was a liberal, or that based on Christian values, you should be a liberal if you believe in Christian values. Where in the Bible does Jesus or Paul or anyone else say that we should take other people's stuff and give it to other people? Or even say that we should set up a system of government where we take away one person's stuff and give it to another? Where is it? Guess what? You can't find it because it doesn't exist.